Hi, the FSMA final rule is coming up, and a lot of companies are already preparing for it or will be in the very near future. There are three main things that companies need to do. One is establish a traceability program where you're tracing all of the materials that come into your facility, what you make out of them, and who you ship them to. The second thing is establish tests to ensure that you're doing it in a compliant and safe fashion and document those. And the third thing is to be ready for a recall, whether that's in an audit or in a real life situation. Let me show you how our customers are being compliant with FSMA already using Wherefour. The first thing I mentioned was establishing a traceability program. Well, that's automated in Wherefour, and I can show you that by looking at our activity report. As we look at it, you can see that every inventory transaction in our system, or every time anyone does anything with inventory, it gets a date and a timestamp with whatever material is affected. In this example, it's a work order in production. They're consuming this material. There are 20 units of it at a penny each. All of these transactions are stacked on top of one another, and we maintain an audit log from the time material comes into your facility until the time it leaves. The second thing I mentioned are the critical control points or tests that you have to create and maintain to monitor your production. Here's an example of that. Let's say we run a batch of product here, and we want to do the bacteria and pathogen screen to make sure it's safe. We're going to go in here and it's negative, so we're going to report that there's negative results here. I'm going to sign it. I'm going to attach a specific stock lot to it of material that we've produced. And save it. And that's how easy it is. So here you can see we've done our pathogen screen for this product and this stock lot, and it's stored in Wherefour. The last thing is a audit or a mock recall. In this example, let's say that Corwin and Sons calls you and tells us this raw milk that we delivered to you is tainted. All you have to do in Wherefour is take that lot code and plug it into our recall tool right here. And so what I'm going to say is there's some raw milk with this specific lot code of material. And we're going to look in here and we can see that here's our affected lot code. Here's some products we made out of it. There's some of it left in our facility. Here are all of our finished goods that we made out of the material. And finally, most importantly, here are all the shipments and customers that the material got shipped to in case we need to notify them in the event of a real recall, or in the event of an audit, a mock recall. So there you have it. You can maintain FSMA compliance using Wherefour very easily.